With over $9 billion in developments coming to downtown St. Pete, this area's growth is about to explode. So today I'm going to show you what it's like living in downtown St. Pete, and hang with me until the end because we're not only touring the city, but the #1 neighborhood in St. Pete and an insane $4 million brand new custom luxury modern home that I guarantee will leave you speechless. So right now we are down the way from downtown St. Pete, and in just a minute, I'm gonna show you why this place has some of the fastest appreciating real estate in all of Florida and where that $9 billion is being invested here in St. Pete. Along the way, if anything catches your eye and maybe you're like, hey, I think St. Pete would be a great place to call home. Well, my real estate team lives, breathes, and eats real estate, and we would love to be your local resource. So please reach out anytime. But first, let me show you what makes St. Pete a local's favorite place to live. Here we've got the Edge District, which might be a bit small, but it packs a serious punch. You've got places like Bodega and Intermezzo Coffee and cocktails that locals are crazy about. Behind the Bodega is Green Bench Brewery, which has a great beer and outdoor area to hang out. Plus, if you're heading to a Rays game, almost everyone meets up right here at Ferg's for some pre-gaming. This will also be the site of the 85-acre, $6.5 billion historic gas plant district redevelopment. It's the largest single development project that alone represents a massive investment in the city. Home to the new Rays Stadium with 30,000 plus seats, it will replace the current Tropicana Field. Construction is set to begin in January 2025, and it will be completed for opening day on 2028. Also in the plan is a mixed-use development project that includes 5,400 residential units, 750 hotel rooms, 1.4 million square feet of office and medical space, 750,000 square feet of retail space, a 4,000 to 6,000 seat concert and entertainment venue, 14 acres of green space included in that 5,400 residential units. 600 are going to be dedicated for senior living and 1,250 for affordable and workforce housing units. The developers have also committed $50 million for community benefits, including job training, educational programs, and support for local entrepreneurs and small businesses. All right, so just west of here, we've got the Grand Central District, and it perfectly captures St. Pete's diverse and inclusive feel. It's loaded with restaurants and bars and hosts some of the city's best festivals throughout the year. But if we continue down Central Ave, we've got a ton of local favorites. Booyah Ramen, right across the street there, has some of the best ramen in the area. And then we have our first Publix on the tour, worth the mention because of its famous subs. Now, if you know, you know. Now, across the way, we've got the Floridian Social. It's a popular music venue with craft cocktails, and a bit further down, Hippo Pops up here on the left. And this brings us to one of my favorite restaurants in St. Pete, Brick and Mortar. Now, an old friend, Jason, owns this restaurant, and let me tell you, every dish is perfection. I had one of the best charred octopus appetizers, and the hogfish was the catch of the day. And coming from a restaurant family, the dishes are so much better when they're this fresh. Now, as we approach 5th Street North on the right is the Residence at 400 Central, while on the left is Il Ritorno, a local favorite Italian restaurant with some top-notch Italian food with a modern twist. And guys, let me know if I said that right. Now, the Residence at 400 Central is a 46-story luxury condominium tower with over $2 billion committed to build. It looks to be completed in 2025, making it the tallest building in the city and the tallest residential building on the west coast of Florida. It will have 301 luxury condos starting at over $1 million and penthouses exceeding $5 million, plus 60,000 square feet of retail space and 45,000 square feet of office space. Now, continuing down Central, before making a turn, there is no shortage of cuisine options, and I have to point out Lemongrass Sushi and Thai is the popular Thai restaurant with great pad Thai, curry, and sushi restaurant, if that's more your speed. Now, as we turn down 3rd Street South, we pass the Pinellas Trail, which is the longest linear multi-use trail in Pinellas County, with over 47 miles from St. Pete to Tarpon Springs, plus plans to expand to 75 miles. Now, on the left here is Good Fortune and another sushi option, and Red Mesa, one of the most popular Mexican restaurants with great margaritas and tacos. But there's one more district I need to show you, and trust me, it's everything that makes downtown special. In the distance, you see Innovation District, which is the home to USF St. Pete and Johns Hopkins All Children's Hospital. This large healthcare area is home to countless healthcare innovation buildings, and inside the medical campus is one of the top-ranked restaurants in the entire city. The Library. This place serves some of the best food and craft cocktails in all of St. Pete, and it feels super cozy since it's meant to look like the library inside and out. So we turn down to 2nd Ave South, and we passed another Publix where you can get your groceries, Kawa Coffee, a local favorite coffee shop, and Grazie Italian Grill, known for its Parmesan wheel and Cavatelli Bada Bing dish. But right past here and 2nd Street South is the proposed Waldorf Astoria branded development. A 534-foot mixed-use residential tower is proposed, most likely a $250 million plus investment. It will have over 160 luxury condo units available in 2, 3, and 4 bedroom configurations, including a penthouse unit with rooftop pools, approximately 86,000 square feet of Class A office space, and 11,000 square feet of ground floor retail. Its amenities will include a concierge service, state-of-the-art fitness and spa, resort-style pool on the 17th floor, and private dining and event spaces. It is expected to break ground in the second half of 2025, with completion anticipated for late in 2027. At completion, this will be the new tallest building in downtown St. Pete. Now on to Beach Drive, the most famous street in St. Pete, and a big reason why St. Pete is no longer in Tampa's shadow. One thing that makes this place really special is what happens here on Saturday mornings. This entire area transforms into one of the largest farmers markets in the Southeast. This is where you come if you want farm fresh produce and food products. But did you know that St. Pete is often referred to as a city of museums, many within walking distance of each other, giving the city international recognition as we speak? A few notable ones nearby include the world-class Dali Museum, which houses the largest collection of Dali's work outside of Spain, the Mahaffey Theater for Performing Arts, and the Chihuly Collection, known for its stunning glass art. Now continuing up Beach Drive, there's countless restaurants and things to do, bars, ice cream shops, hotels, and way more. But one of the newest things to come to St. Pete is the complete redevelopment of the St. Pete Pier back in 2020. It's already become one of the city's most iconic spots, and for good reason. Every local loves to come here for the Tampa Bay Watch Discovery Center, an amazing marketplace with local vendors, fantastic restaurants and bars, and these incredible views of the bay. Now, on the right here is the famous North and South Straub Parks, which look amazing in the day with these huge banyan trees that we're seeing here, and even better in the holidays when they're all lit up. Now, over here, there's numerous new and established restaurants on our left, like Bella Brava, Paradeco, Coffee Roasters, Alelo, Ceviches, which is an amazing Spanish tapas bar, and Birchwood and Canopy, the restaurant and rooftop. Coming up, we will make our way through St. Pete's most exclusive waterfront neighborhood, Snell Isle, which is only a 10 to 15 minute bike ride from downtown, and I'll show you exactly why this area might seriously be offering one of the best lifestyles you can find in all of Florida. Now continuing on, this is North Shore Park, and when I picture those spots that tourists completely miss but locals love, this is what I think of. North Shore Park has all these amazing walking trails, beachfront areas, and one of the best waterfront playgrounds in the city. In the distance, you can start to see homes that sit on one of the most famous and prestigious streets on Snell Isle. It's Brightwaters Boulevard. Now, Brightwaters Boulevard isn't just any street. There's a reason homes here sell for up to $9 million and why it's one of the most well-known streets in all of St. Pete. Now, before we explore the rest of this neighborhood, there's something really special and interesting about its history that explains why it's become such an exclusive area. This neighborhood was founded by C. Perry Snell back in the 1920s, and his vision of creating an upscale residential community has definitely come to life. Let me show you around while I tell you what makes this area one of a kind. You're surrounded by water on almost every side, with many homes featuring private docks. Then you have the prestigious Vinoy Golf Club, and it's right here in the neighborhood. You've got this incredible mix of Mediterranean revival and mid-century modern architecture. This is what gives Snell Isle that distinct, established feel. Another street that every St. Pete local will tell you about is Coffee Pot Riviera. And this is one of the most sought after addresses in all of St. Petersburg for a reason. Everything here screams exclusivity. There's something really interesting about this community that most people don't realize. There are only about 2,000 residents in all of Snell Isle. That's what keeps this neighborhood so exclusive. But what really makes Snell Isle special isn't just the luxury homes, it's what happens behind the scenes. The Snell Isle Property Owners Association works pretty hard around here. They organize everything from holiday parties to neighborhood cleanups and keep everything neat and tidy so that high-end feel is never lost. One thing my clients absolutely love about Snell Isle is that even though you feel like you're in this exclusive area, you're literally just minutes away from everything downtown has to offer. Overall, what makes this whole location perfect is that you get the prestige and serenity of Snell Isle, full of waterfront properties and an established neighborhood feel, but you're just a quick bike ride away from some of Florida's best restaurants and bars, world-class museums and cultural attractions, beautiful waterfront parks and recreation, the Saturday, Monday market, and this incredible, vibrant art scene we have here. Plus, you've got easy access to major highways when you do need to get into Tampa or the beaches. But honestly, with everything there is around here, the commute isn't even that necessary. You're about to see what might be the best value for new luxury modern construction in Tampa Bay. And I'll tell you right now, this home has some features that I've never seen combined in any other property in St. Petersburg. This 55 plus 100 square foot modern home is nestled amongst homes that sell well over $9 million, and yet it's less than half of that price with some of the most insane features you'll ever see. Do you want new, sleek, and modern look? No problem. What about an elevator in your home? Well, keep that in mind because I'm about to show you what luxury living really looks like right now.
Adam, welcome.
All right. Hey, Laith, how's it going, man?
Good to see
Thank
you.
you. Thank you for having me. That's
Yeah,
a
of course.
beautiful door.
So
I haven't seen one like that.
Yeah, have you stood next to it? Man, it's 10 feet tall.
Yeah.
6x10 pivot door, impact rated.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hey, I love how it just spins like that.
Crazy, and you can move it literally with one finger.
That's amazing. That's called engineering right there.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, thank you for inviting me to this home. I mean, this is
Yeah, of course.
a gorgeous home right off the bat. I definitely want to show me around.
Absolutely.
You know, there's a lot to see here. Just from the entrance right away, I could see. I mean, how tall are these ceilings?
24 feet right here.
24 foot in the front. So this is a two-story. Is this considered two-story, three-story?
It's considered, well, two-story in my book, right?
Right.
Well, I mean, depending on what kind of houses are you building. With these modern houses, usually you do 12-foot ceiling up in the first floor, 10-foot ceiling in the second floor.
Okay.
So you're coming back to like 24 feet in total. And we got this huge chandelier right above us.
Oh, yeah, it's
You know,
gorgeous.
it's beautiful.
And then, but then we have, coming in, I saw the garage, so that's where I'm assuming.
Well, this
First
house
level.
So this house is elevated because we're in a flood zone, you know. So being in a flood zone in St. Pete by the water, we need to raise the houses. So this house is elevated about 5 or 6 feet from the street level.
Yep.
So if it floods and there's water coming in, you don't have anything that is gonna come inside your house.
Awesome. So it's already updated to like current code and all those things.
Correct.
that you
This
need.
is the latest code that you gonna be in.
Love it. All right. Well, take me through this tour. I mean, this looks awesome.
Yeah, so walk in, obviously, in here you can see the stairs, the granite stairs. You got steel structure, you got thick threads. These are all stained and custom made. The glass is custom cut. You know, you can see the square cuts in here.
Yep.
That's something different. And then we're at the dining room. And one thing I love about this dining room, we got these massive windows, you know. So these
Yeah,
are
tons of
storefront
glass in this
windows.
entire
Yeah,
house.
Yes. So, and that's something that I really like is bringing the inside, you know, the outside in. You got a lot of natural light that is coming into the house, and we got speakers are behind the ceiling, you know, so it's mounted in. This is level 5 finish.
So you can't
all
see
around.
the speakers. They're actually behind the drywall.
Correct. Yes.
Okay.
And some people ask me why do I do that?
Yeah.
And I always tell them I'm a symmetry freak, you
Yes.
know, and these with speakers, you need to put them at direction.
Yep.
And when you put them like that, they don't look pleasant.
Sure.
So I just hide them. So
And then this is like a very modern look. So
Correct.
those clean lines are important.
correct. Yeah.
And so I can actually see that slit right there.
Yeah. It's the AC supply line.
It's the AC. All right.
Correct,
So
yes.
so that's even a more modern look with that. You're not seeing the typical vent that you would see.
Correct. Yes.
Love it, man. You couldn't tell if you didn't know.
Yeah.
So, all right, so moving along, we can the beautiful foyer, staircase right away catches your eye.
Correct.
All the glass, I mean, I can see it from the front to the back of the home.
And that's the idea was to have when you enter the house, you're looking through and you're seeing the spawn, you're seeing the water.
Yeah.
And then you're seeing the trees in the back.
Yeah.
So you got the water, the natural elements. So you got wood, you got the nature, and then you got water.
Yeah. Coming in here, it just, you know, this is what I always say is that wow factor. When you come in, it just kind of opens up, right? So we were talking 24 back there. It just kind of carries through to the back of this house.
Correct.
And I mean, you don't need lights on. All the natural lighting just fills this space. And right here, it's just a great, you know, family room, living room setup.
Correct.
Right when you walk in, so you have that open feel.
Correct. So you can do both. You mentioned a family feel, but also this house you can do entertainment.
Yes.
You can entertain. So you can open these doors behind us, and then you got the inside out, and then you got the outdoor pergola, the deck with the outdoor kitchen, and then you can really have a nice Christmas party or
Yeah, it extends that interior living outside.
Correct, yes.
So yeah, and to be fair, in my family, you know, we entertain with the family.
Okay.
Right? The
yeah.
kids party with the parents. We have everybody over. It's
course.
big family, Sunday dinners, feel like most people's parties. So
who's the grill master?
I come from a family, so my dad's actually owned a restaurant 50 years in Tampa.
Oh, wow.
So Ybor City. So we definitely throw down in the kitchen, and the kitchen's a big part of it, which I can see out of the corner of my eye.
Yeah, we're gonna get there.
I'm not
We're gonna
teasing
get
it
there.
yet. We're gonna come around to see that. I actually want to head this way and get this side of the house, and then we're gonna head back onto the kitchen. So
So in here we got a couple cool things. We
Okay.
got an elevator.
who are we calling? It says call button.
Yeah, we're calling the elevator.
Look at this thing. All right. So elevators. So this is if I'm putting the pieces together, right? Because this is my first time in the house. Gorgeous looking elevator too. This is 3 stories in the sense of it gets you from where? Which is a basement?
Correct. So it's not a basement.
Okay.
It's where the garage level is. So you get the elevator goes to the garage,
Yeah.
first floor and second floor. And it's very important because obviously if you have somebody that has had a surgery or somebody in a wheelchair, you know,
Sure.
they don't want to get into that 6th step up front. They come through the garage, they get into the elevator, come here or go straight upstairs.
All right. So if I have mother-in-law visiting,
Correct.
it'd be easy to come into the garage,
Correct.
come right on up.
And it's very handy as well when you're bringing something a little bit heavier.
Absolutely.
You know?
Okay. So that's one way to come in. Is that the only way to come in from the garage?
No, there's obviously we have an entrance for the garage. It's on this side. So
Okay.
this is regular garage entry from here.
All right.
And by the way, when you come in, you got this, which is Vantage light control system.
Okay.
So you can see these buttons that says welcome home,
Yep.
garage light, hallway, and goodbye.
Okay.
So with one click of a button, you can turn on the whole house. And realtors love this because when you're showing a house,
Yes.
you come in, you click a
You don't
button,
have to
everything-
find where all the
Correct,
switches are.
yeah. And
I
then
got
when
it.
you're leaving, you click goodbye and everything turns off.
So this is wired to your entire house when you get home, boom,
Correct.
and everything brightens up, which is nice if it's dark, you're getting home late.
Correct. So also this connects to your phone. So
Okay.
through the Control 4 system, and I'll show you all the equipment for that. But I can go on my phone, turn it on and off from anywhere in the world. You can create scenery. So let's say you're on a date with your wife, you come back, and then you click on a date scene where it like
Yeah.
dims down the lights and it turns on the music, and yeah. It's great.
Yeah. She's like, what are you doing?
Yeah,
Going to
I'm
bed. Half
Powder
bath down here?
Yeah, we got powder bath.
Okay. Love the you know, you continued with the tile.
Correct.
A little bit of a glossier look on the walls, but I love how it just kind of flows up. That's a
Goes all
really
the way,
nice,
right.
modern, sticking with that modern. I love it. And the blacks, man. The blacks in the sink, they look amazing.
And all the style, you mentioned the tile, all the style is from Italy.
Okay.
You know, it's matte finish, you know, it's not shiny.
Yes.
With these modern houses, I really like to take a step back, you know, get matte finishes as much as I can.
Yeah, I agree with that because, you know, the old ones used to be, the old style was that glossy.
Correct.
And I feel like if you ever drop water on it,
Yeah, it's
you're sliding,
correct. Yeah.
right? So I do like the matte finish look. It's a little bit more today,
Yep.
you know. So anything else on this side of the house before we head over to the
Well,
kitchen?
we got this massive tower of a fireplace.
Yeah.
You know, and these are X-stone tile. These are 5 feet by 10 feet. That's what they call it.
And what is that?
It's porcelain.
Porcelain, okay.
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah. And then there is something behind me.
That is huge, okay. I did not see that. He's catching me off guard. Okay, we got a secret door, first secret door.
Secret door number 1.
So is this going to be one of those houses with a lot of different secret spaces that I have to figure out?
Correct.
Okay, I like that. Though.
This is where you hide. Yeah.
All right, so right behind that living space with the fireplace.
Correct. So this is, you got guest bedroom that is
Okay.
on the first floor, and then this also have a bathroom that is shared with the pool. So
Okay, so you've got the pool bath. So I like that. So I was wondering if there was going to be a pool bath, assuming that we went out and we were swimming, because it's
Yeah,
always nice to come
obviously,
through.
so-
I'm going to guess that
Yeah.
this is the secret out. So
Correct.
So we had the secret in, secret out. We're back out to the main home space. And look at this. I mean, this view coming in is gorgeous. We have the sun helping us out here too.
correct. I mean,
We definitely need to head over to the kitchen
yes.
because, as I told you, I'm the chef
Well,
in my family.
I was hoping you brought some steak or something. You know, I'm
Oh,
hungry.
I didn't know. Otherwise, I would have. A little Wagyu ribeye, maybe.
Yeah, that would work. Well, welcome to the chef's kitchen, right?
Absolutely.
So, in here, where do I start? There's so many things in here.
Yeah.
You know, first of all, we got this beautiful cabinetry that is real wood veneer that is grain match from bottom all the way to the ceiling.
Okay.
And then you got generic appliances. So we got coffee machine.
Yep. You got the espresso maker.
Espresso. You got whatever you want.
So you do a little bit of everything.
Correct. You can put, there's a milk for it, milk attachments, and you can make cappuccinos as well.
Oh, wow. Okay.
It's great.
Yep. No more Starbucks.
No more Starbucks. You save a lot of money.
All right. And then as we come in here, I can already tell you that I'm seeing some secret spaces.
Correct.
Because everything is very modern, clean lines, but I can tell, I'm looking around going, okay, I know there's something, but I'm gonna let you lead this way. So what are we cooking on here?
We got induction cooktop by Jenner as well.
Okay.
Pot filler?
Pot filler, yep.
Now, obviously you're a chef.
Yes.
So you know the beautiful thing about induction.
Yep.
You know, it cooks everything evenly. It doesn't burn areas and it's perfect for cooking.
Yeah. Now I'm not gonna lie to you. I do love gas, no matter what. But I have owned induction, and you know you have to have the right kind of pots for it to connect. But I mean that pot heats up quick.
Correct.
You know you don't have to worry about gas lines.
Water quickly.
Yep. From up north, a lot of folks have gas and they're used to it. Down here, we don't always have gas.
Correct.
And so my wife actually doesn't like having gas in the house. She always feels nervous about CO2 with kids and all that. So.
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah. But what do you have? So what kind of hood is this?
So this is actually a carbon head.
Okay.
Right? So it has a filter, a carbon filter in it.
Okay.
And it's great. So all the smells when you're cooking
gets filtered through the carbon.
Correct. Yeah.
Awesome.
And then obviously it's vented outside as well.
Yep.
And
Convection oven?
Correct. So this is double oven also by Jenner, and this is, I believe their V1 version. So basically it has the fan and that distribute the heat evenly as well.
Yep. Convection oven setup. And then which one of these is refrigerator?
Yeah.
Awesome.
We got a fridge in here.
Yep.
That's the column by Jenner.
Yep.
And then here we got the freezer.
So fridge, freezer, and then I'm a wine drinker. So what do you have for that?
And I got the whole thing for you.
All right.
Look at this. You can use the handle bowl, so you can do this.
Aha.
Opens and.
In case you have your hands full with wine, you can just give it an elbow.
Yeah.
I like it.
And then, this has 3 temperature settings.
I was going to say a couple zones.
Yeah.
So 3 zones for the different wine temperatures.
Correct. And it connects to your Wi-Fi.
Beautiful. We've got a beautiful dining space over here.
Correct. Yeah. So.
Yeah, I love this, and this little transition here.
So after, obviously, we built a house and stuff like that, and we're in the drywall stage, we're installing the cabinet, and I was like looking at this, and I was like, I got to separate the 2 areas.
Yeah.
And then I called my cabinet guy, and I was like, listen, like, I FaceTime him. Like, listen, we got to do this transition with wood. And he was like, that's a great idea, let's do it. And we got it done, and it looks beautiful. I'm very happy with it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
No, I like it. I was like, sometimes you're like, how are you going to transition from one to the next? But it looks good. And then this space, it kind of separates the space. So your dining space, you've got, windows to this side, and then you've got the sliders out to the pool area here. Because on those nice, people always think it's just hot summer.
Correct.
But we actually have a very mild, winter going into spring is beautiful where you can just open all this up too.
Of course, yeah.
So that's awesome. All right, now before we move upstairs, anything else? Does this wrap up the downstairs? Or
Well, no.
I know at the front there was an office.
I told you, I got a surprise for you in the kitchen.
All right, let's see. Where are we headed?
Damn.
There it is.
So you have catering or somebody that's cooking, you got the dishes coming in here, you got a dishwasher, you got a sink.
Okay.
You can put your catering in here, take it outside, so there's...
And it doubles as an extra pantry.
Correct, yeah.
So, okay. Yeah. Now, where's that head to?
And I know you're a big snack fan, yeah?
Yeah.
So wouldn't leave your office without access to the pantry. Another thing, it's a secret door,
That's what that made sense. Okay, so we're back essentially at the front of the house.
Correct, yeah.
So when we walk in the front door, because I can see the front door from here, then here's your private office.
Correct, yes.
Plenty of distance away from the rest of the house or the family. If you work at home and you have family, you have privacy.
And it's put in here for a reason. So it's by the front door.
Yep.
You got a client, they can come in here. Obviously with a couple of years ago, we had to shut down offices and stuff like that. You're working from home in here. You can get clients. They're not disturbing your family, walking in and walking out. You know?
I'll tell you what, with that design, you can't tell that's a door.
Yeah. There is another door right here.
Okay.
And this is all your equipment for the control forces.
Okay. Got it. Yeah, I wouldn't have found that either.
Yeah.
All right. I love these secret spaces, though. Let's continue. And I'm really excited to see upstairs. So at this point, we have the master still.
Correct.
We get to see the views. I saw a balcony up through the windows. So I want to see all that. So go ahead.
Correct.
Let's head up there.
Upstairs, we got 3 bedrooms.
Okay.
I know you want to see the master bedroom.
I do. I do.
Well, we're gonna save the best for last. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, look at this. I mean, you're looking at greenery all the way out.
Yes.
You know. And then,
Now, is this a certain roof? Because I'm looking at the gutter kind of draining right there.
correct. So this is the roof for the dining room,
Okay.
and instead of just leaving it like white TPO,
Right.
Put
Which
green-
sometimes can look a little dirty over a few
correct,
years.
yes. So put turf on it. My eye line is going onto the turf and then the trees in the back.
For sure.
You know.
Yeah. And then that's permeable, so the water just goes right through it.
Correct. It goes through it on the TPO and it drains to the. And then
So-
obviously you got the open space
Yes.
to downstairs. So again, it's very open, very airy.
Yep.
You got a lot of natural light.
And you can see into your pool area. You can see, like you said, all the palm trees outside. And it brings a little bit of greenery inside. So
Yeah, it's very important.
absolutely.
You
So
it's Florida for a reason.
so right here, here's my favorite, the elevator coming up.
Yeah.
All right.
Elevator in here. You walk in here. Let's walk this way. This is
Okay.
towards the front of the house.
Okay.
So each bedroom in this house has its own bathroom.
Okay.
So your kids don't have to drive you crazy, you know, like, oh, it's my turn to take
They're not
a shower.
sharing anything.
Correct. They're not
Okay.
sharing anything. In here you got a very spacious bedroom, casement windows, storefront windows up front. And by the way, all these are pre-wired for shades. So
Okay.
the only reason I haven't installed it, because obviously everybody has different tastes as far as the furniture and their
Yeah.
fabric, you know.
And now when you say pre-wire, that's for the automatic shades if you want to
Correct,
put them
yes.
automatic.
Uh-huh,
Makes
yeah.
sense. Yep.
So we're gonna walk into the laundry room right now.
Okay.
Look at this is one of my favorite. Look at this. This has texture.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh, that is cool.
Yeah,
And what is that? Like porcelain?
porcelain.
Porcelain. Yeah.
Yeah. Then you got in here. You got the light control systems. So this is Vantage light control,
Okay.
and these are the modules for it. So you got 2 panels of these. Then you got 2 panels of electricity. It's 400 amps, so it's pre-wired already for you if you want to add more appliances or anything
Sure.
like that.
You can
do it.
expand.
Correct.
Yep.
You can expand. And this is for the motorized shades. So everything
Okay.
is pre-wired on the windows, and it comes down to here.
Awesome. And then you have plenty of space. Love the counter space on top of this because you know you're gonna fold laundry, you're gonna do that, and then you have extra storage over top. You can hang
You
things.
got folding area in here, and you got hanging area in here as well.
Absolutely, that's perfect. Love it. My wife would be happy.
Yeah.
So following you into this room here.
Yeah, so this is another bedroom. This one has a lot of sun as well. It has a big balcony.
Sure. Sunsets here off the back of the house.
I believe so, yeah.
It looks like it.
Yeah.
All right. So that's probably why we're getting a lot of that sun right now. But go ahead.
Yes. And then, so you walk in here, this is where be the closet. And
Yes.
the only reason I haven't done the closets in the secondary bedrooms is because I don't know if it's going to be girl or boy, you know, like long dresses, short dresses, what's going on.
Where they're hanging.
Correct, yeah.
Understood.
So these are going to be up to the client that
Okay.
purchases it. And then you got the,
And then we have the shower versus the other
Correct,
one. The other room has a tub.
yes.
So very nice. Very
And
nice.
this is also the tile in here. It has that mini dot feel, you know. So
Okay.
It's also 3D.
Yeah, yeah. This one has its own little balcony out here, and I can see the pitch
Yeah.
as well. So that
It's
pitch is
important
going to help
have
with
a
drainage.
pitch. Correct. It's important to have a pitch in Florida. It rains a lot, you know.
Yes.
You ready for the master?
Yeah, I'm absolutely. I've been ready. I saw the
Yeah, I
kitchen. That's my number one. Now you got to keep the wife happy, right? Happy wife, happy life in the master.
Your wife will
Now,
love this.
before we jump in there though, this flooring is different than downstairs, and it
Correct.
kind of caught my eye.
Yeah.
What is this exactly?
This is engineered hardwood.
Engineered wood.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Great. So and I do like that because we have the browns, the
Correct.
whites, a little bit of browns,
Yeah.
and then the blacks coming in. So
Correct. Yeah. So usually downstairs I like to keep it with like porcelain. You know, it's the living area, but in the bedrooms I don't like doing tile.
Okay.
It feels very cold.
understood.
So you want to get more natural elements to it.
I like it. All right. Here we go.
Da-da-da, this is a whole suite. It's not a bedroom. It's a suite.
This is absolutely a suite. You're right. And right when you walk in, you know, I can already see a little wet bar section here.
Correct. And you get also a refrigerator
Woo.
and ice cream. Midnight snack.
And ice cream. You don't have to go downstairs.
No,
All right.
No, midnight snack is right.
And the funny thing is, I'm an ice cream guy, so that would be my midnight snack.
Hey man, I'm telling you, this house is perfect for you.
I'm thinking, don't tell my wife. So as we come in here to the bedroom, you know, again, I could see the AC. It feels really nice and cool down here.
Yeah.
Even though we're getting that afternoon sun, you don't feel that. A lot of times upstairs,
It's a little
it might be off balance.
correct, and I'll tell you why. This house, it's a 2-story block,
Okay.
but both stories of the block are core filled with
Insulation. Yep.
Yeah. And then you got the ceiling, the roof is spray foamed as well.
Okay.
With the open cell foam, and it keeps it cool.
Yeah.
You know.
So this is full block. That's nice.
Correct.
Sometimes you get that second level wood.
No, this is two-story
This is
block.
full. Okay.
Yeah.
And then we do have that, right here with fireplace. So you mentioned you can set the tone with the lighting.
Correct.
Maybe you run up here quickly and hit the fireplace for a little extra ambiance at night.
Correct. Yes.
Or for when it comes winter, and even though it's in Florida, it's just nice to set the tone. And I do really like those windows that you said. I love those old school.
These windows are like casement windows.
Yeah.
You know, they're great. They're all impact rated. Usually you get like single hung where you have like the metal piece in between, and I don't like that.
Correct. No, I agree with you. That's a great touch.
Yeah, it's not a modern house feel.
Yep. And then, so right over here, again, you said suite. So there's like a little sitting area.
Correct.
I'm actually a little old school, so I don't exactly have the newspaper, but I do have the business journal.
Okay.
Those kind of things. I like to read that every now and then
Okay.
with a cup of coffee in the morning. Catch the sports.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. So this would be a great place to do that in your bedroom, especially if I'm like, hey, I don't want to wake up my kids because they're light sleepers, and once they're up, then you have to give them all your attention.
Correct.
Yeah.
Now let me show you in here. So
We're not done.
So
Okay.
you're coming in here, and this is basically the iPad that controls the house.
Okay.
And you got one in here and one in the kitchen as well. You can check all the speakers, all the lights, security, intercom with the front door and the kitchen, and then AC as well. So everything you can control through here and through your phone.
Okay. And then you said there's another one downstairs?
Correct. Yeah,
Okay.
the kitchen. Now, this what your wife might like,
All right.
this mirror right here.
Well, so far she's liking everything.
Yeah.
But mirror for the dressing room at this
Correct.
point.
You stand under the light.
Yep.
You look at yourself. You change dresses. See which one you like.
Yep. And it always goes back to the first outfit, by the way, if you ever noticed that. They change 5, but the first one's usually one they end up with.
And then you got these LED lights that are integrated into the rods.
Yep.
This is pretty cool.
No, that's awesome. I haven't seen that
This is all
before.
motion sensor. So you just walk in, it turns on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
How about this? I want to show you this. You walk in, and this is...
No, this is a gorgeous bathroom. Coming from your bedroom.
Correct.
Past, you have your sitting area, you have your snack bar, wet bar, where I want to store my liquor for a nightcap, coming through your dressing area, essentially. Yeah. And now you have this as a bathroom. I mean, it's absolutely gorgeous. And I love the stonework, or the stone tile that, like you said, that rough texture is basically wrapping around the entire wall. And there's just so many features here. I mean, just kind of describe some of this to me, because you know more than I do.
One of these is the countertop right here. This is quartz, but it's leather finish, right?
Which means what exactly?
It means it's matte.
Okay.
But then we custom made all these sinks, so you don't have that white sink under or different color sink. So everything is in here. You don't see the drain. The drain is underneath this.
Yes, and it just flows behind the crevice.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you talked about being a technology fanatic, right? So you actually can turn all the showers in here through your phone, because we have a Kohler Anthem control system.
Okay, and setting the temperature and everything?
Correct, yes.
Whew.
Yeah.
That's good, because if it's myself, I'm a normal shower, right? Normal temperature. My wife, sauna. She likes to come out of here like a phoenix, where her skin's red and it's steaming, right?
If you have skin left. Right?
Yes. There's no chance. It's separate temperature, so good.
Then we got the tub in here, which is a beautiful tub. Got water filler actually is from the ceiling.
Explain that to me. It's coming down.
I'll tell you a funny story.
Yes.
Inspector came here when we were building this, and he was like, come on in here. I was like, what's going on? And he was like, you're not forgetting something? I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like, how are you going to fill the tub? There's no tub filler. He doesn't see it from the wall. He doesn't see it from the ground. And I was like, well, look up. And he looks at the ceiling, and he's like, what is that?
Yeah.
I was like, that's a tub filler.
I have never seen that. You're gonna have to show me that in a moment. No. But tell me about these windows, because not everybody wants to look out to your neighbor while they're taking a bath.
Well, that's where you have a button on the wall, and you also got a remote.
Okay.
And these are, with a click of a button, they turn into privacy.
Okay, so it goes into a privacy window with the button.
Yeah.
Understood.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. That solves that problem. You're always a step ahead here. Same thing with your mirror here. You've got a couple of different buttons on that.
Correct. So it's anti-frost. So if you're always taking a
Steaming
shower,
up.
like your wife is steaming the whole bathroom,
Yep.
you know, because it's 10,000 degrees.
And I'm trying to shave.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't cut yourself.
Got it. So it's kind of like a, yeah. So there's no steam on it. It's not going to fog up on it.
Correct, yeah.
Anti-fog. All right.
Yeah.
And then, of course, you have the bathroom back here.
Correct. You
And
got a little bit of extra storage in here.
yep. And total, you have a rain shower. This thing, man, it looks like a car wash to me. You'd definitely be
That's
clean
what they
coming
call
out
it.
of
They
here.
call it a car wash.
They call it the car wash?
Correct, yeah.
So you've got the rain shower overhead.
Yeah.
You've got the
Shower
the
head.
normal shower head, the
Body
handheld,
jets and handheld.
and the body jets. And it's all automated, so I'm not walking into a cold shower to set it up. It's right there. And then I love that shelf for the lighting too.
Well, there's also two things, you know, like as you can notice, there's one control system in there and one control in here.
Yes.
So even if you don't want to turn it on with your phone, you can turn all these from that.
Yep.
And these you can control either from here or there.
Yep.
So you don't need to be under the water playing with it.
Right, and everything is in that wet zone because I can see there's a minor step down here, which is you're going to be your shower into your tub, so it's all set up that way.
Correct, yeah.
That's amazing. All right, so what do we have out here?
Well, we got a great entertaining space,
Yes.
you know. Got, again, 24-foot ceiling.
Okay.
Plenty of space in here to have either a dining set, couch, or you can put multiple like high tops if you're doing a party.
In the van or something. Joe?
Correct, yeah.
And then right when you come out here, it's really important to have a pool.
Correct. We're in Florida.
We're
We
in
need a pool.
we're in Florida, and you know, if I'm thinking about how this house is laid out, when we walked in from the front, that garage is a lower level.
Correct.
So we're right now technically second level in a
Correct,
way,
yeah.
right? And so you have the jacuzzi up here. So you brought the jacuzzi to the second level.
Correct, yeah.
So we're not
And the
gonna walk
reason I
into
did
it.
this is so you can see the water from
Yes.
the front, like we talked about. So you can see that it pulls you, you know.
Yeah. And so you have the jacuzzi up here, and then it kind of does it? I can't see on the other side. Does it spill over?
Yeah, it cascade into the pool.
Okay.
Well, you got this beautiful glass tile. It's the finish in here. It's darker,
Sure.
which I really like. Then you got 8 jets in this jacuzzi. You can fit plenty of people.
Yeah, and there's plenty of seating in there.
Correct, yeah.
So then it spills over, and it gives this really nice infinity look that goes into
Yeah.
the pool. Same finish on the pool, seating all the way across.
Correct.
Which I
Now,
love.
here's the thing. In here is obviously it's a city lot, but
Yeah.
what we did in here was we thought about privacy. So we'll put these mature palm trees in here. This
Yep.
was pain to bring them in here, but it's so worth it. You know, it's so surreal. It's a serenity kind of feeling in here. You sit down, you're not bothered. But we also got directional speakers,
Okay.
so you can listen to music, relax, read a book. You're kind of in your own oasis.
Absolutely, and you really kind of, we have a little breeze coming through here, but you still kind of made it a privacy setting.
Right. Yeah.
I can see it has turf on one side over
Yeah.
here.
And on the other side,
yeah.
got a surprise for you.
Okay.
You said you like to cook.
I do.
Let's go that
Just
way.
caught my eye with that. Let's go
Yeah.
check that out.
Yeah.
All right, so you have a surprise. So what do you got for me?
Yeah. I mean, you said you know how to cook.
I do.
We need to put that
Put it to the test?
theory to the test, you know?
All right.
So we got a grill in here, obviously.
Yes.
This is all Somerset. You know, this is one of the best grill and outdoor appliances. So they have all these drawers. They have drawers in them.
Okay.
And then you got, look how heavy this is.
Yeah. No, it's got weight to it. All stainless steel, which you have to have.
Correct, yeah.
Yep,
Then you
makes it
got
easy.
Fridge right here as well.
Nice. With ice, or you could put the ice in there.
Correct, yeah.
Yep.
But
So yeah,
it's a nice spot, you know, like you can have prep area. This is, you got the bar in here, so you can put a couple stools, look at your kids, or, you know, keep an eye on them. You can put a playground in there.
so I'll tell you, on Sundays
Yeah.
at my house, right? We come out to the pool.
Uh-huh.
We throw the game on,
Okay.
if the game's on, either baseball,
Yeah.
football, whatever's on.
Yeah.
We grill out,
Okay.
cocktails in hand.
Man, I need to come to your house.
As we come into the
Great.
evening,
Yeah.
this would be a perfect spot for a cocktail, maybe a cigar,
Yeah.
right? At that point, the kids are wearing down. The adults, my dad's over, and we're all doing cocktails. I mean,
Nice.
that's the way to go. And yes, I'll have to have you come over.
Yeah.
But
This is a great spot for an old-fashioned cigar.
oh, it's perfect.
You know?
It's perfect. And you have a great scenery, like you said. It's, well, number one, it's private.
Yeah.
But then number two, you're just overlooking everything that you have here to enjoy.
By the way, you said you like games as well, right?
Absolutely.
So in here, I got the plate for it, and it's pre-wired to put a TV in here.
Okay.
So we designed it where you can put a 17-inch TV in here.
So that wiring is built into this?
It's actually just below right here.
Okay.
But we have the plate.
Just to run it through.
Correct, yeah.
I love it, love it. And then so from here, and I was over thinking about that as you're in the
Yeah.
pool, you'd be able to watch the game.
From the jacuzzi,
Yeah.
or if you're sitting in the turf area,
Yep.
or if you're just grilling. You know?
But I have to convince my wife to get a big enough TV.
Well, you know, just thought
I might
when it
need
comes
your
to
help
the
with that
house,
one.
You know, like Santa brought it.
Okay, got it, got it. How deep is that pool?
This is, I believe it totals at 5.5 or 6 feet.
5.5, 6 feet. And what's
Yeah.
that length, do you know, roughly?
It's about 20 feet. Yeah.
It looks bigger than that. If I walk it off, I bet you it's bigger, but we'll do that later.
Yeah, you might be right. It's actually, I think it might be 26 feet. Or
Yeah,
something.
it looks like a good length of pool. I like it. Yeah, you've done a beautiful job with this house.
Thank you very
man.
much. Appreciate it.
And thank you for giving us that tour.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Thank you, Lee.
Good to see you.
Likewise. So I want to know what you thought of that house. So let us know in the comments. And if living in a place like this modern home, Snell Isle, or anywhere around downtown St. Pete caught your eye, just give us a heads up. All you have to do is email me at info@themorejongroup.com. We're a local Tampa team that's helped hundreds buy and sell, and we'd be glad to help you too. Our info is right there on the screen. Now, before you go, if you like this video, but you're still curious about the other neighborhoods in St. Pete, then you need to watch my video about the 5 best neighborhoods to live in St. Petersburg, Florida. With over 110 different neighborhoods, as a Tampa native, these are my top 5 you must consider. I'll link it up top here for you to click on and watch next.